Good morning, gozaimasu. I'm now in Fuji Speedway, and in this video I'll bring you to the Super GT Rd.2 here, and most importantly, to meet our Racing Miku and her team.
As usual, the Super GT Rd.2 this year is held at the Fuji Speedway during the Golden Week in May. This Fuji Speedway, with a track length of 2.84 miles, consisting of 16 turns and the longest straights of 0.92 miles in motorsports, and located at Shizuoka Prefecture, is one of the motorsport race tracks in Japan, and particularly famous for its location, which is in the foothills of Mount Fuji. Because of the perfect location, you can easily enjoy the view of Mount Fuji when the weather is perfect with no clouds in the sky. If you want to save money and time, you can even camp there to fully enjoy the outdoor atmosphere, the mountain, and the race. There are so many ways to get yourself to Fuji Speedway, but I would prefer you to drive there. If you are not going to drive, totally fine. Just simply take a bus or JR to the Gotemba station and then take the shuttle bus arranged by Fuji Speedway directly to their event square during the racing days. Of course, if you prefer a taxi, it's also absolutely a cool choice. The view during the ride to the circuit is really phenomenal and breathtaking. The race I'm going to join today is the Fujimaki Group Fuji GT 450 km race. The Super GT race began in 1993, and during the race, two classes of race cars will be racing together at the same time. For the Super GT Rd.2 this time, there are in total 42 race cars competing against each other. For a regular Super GT race, it takes 2 days and consists of free practice, qualifying race, warming up race, and main race. Similar to other races like Formula 1, there are also other races held together in the 2-day Super GT event, including the FIA Formula 4 and PCCJ Porsche Carrera Cup Japan. Here are the timetables for the race this time, showing you the schedules of race and events. But the actual time may vary due to delay or special arrangement. You should pay attention to the most updated information displayed on the notice board at the event square, so you won't miss some of the activities like pit walk. So these are the basic information. You can check out more information on the Super GT website and their official pamphlet at races. Now let's move back to our main heroine, the Racing Miku. If you want to have a basic understanding about Racing Mikus, we have already briefly introduced in a previous video. As for the design and illustrations of the Racing Miku this year, they are done by an illustrator named Toridamono Sensei, who is famous for his illustration in Atelier Liza. The outfit this year looks like a uniform, and the main features include the driving cap with Good Smiles logo, 4-point star hair ornaments, open shoulder pleat coat, collar accessory, skirt with one side hollowed out, seat belt like red race belt, and 2 flying mascots. As for Miku herself, the main features are definitely the cute little fang and, whether you like it or not, the buffed fire. For the race car, namely the Good Smile Hatsune Miku AMG, the design concept is similar to the previous years. The main illustrations are printed on the car hood and both sides of the car. The car number is 4. Well, and I wish it could be 0 like the one in 2015, because 0 is for the GT300 champion. The model of the car is no change, Mercedes AMG GT3. The main colors of the car are aqua and white, with a separate eye-catching orange-red color at the mirrors and the rear section of the car. Now we have already introduced our Racing Miku and the car this year, let's check out what we have in the event. For easy identification, you can divide the Fuji Speedway into the event square area and track area. In the event square, there are many booths set up by different teams for goods selling and promotion, and also food kiosks like a regular festival. Kusma Racing also has its booth called Forest for goods selling. You can not only be able to buy the latest products of the Racing Miku this year, but also be able to buy some of the products of Racing Mikus of previous years. You can get a free round limited stickers for each purchase, and if you spend more than 2,000 Japanese yen, you will be given a free round limited clear file as a bonus. If you are a personal sponsor of the racing team this year, you can also get the limited button badges for personal sponsors here as usual. Here are what I have got, including the t-shirts, clear files, omamori, a card key holder, cushions, and cheer flags. As for the track area, apart from the race, there are also several paid activities you can take part in. The first one is Circuit Safari Bus, in which you will be traveling on the race circuit with other race cars, but on a bus. There is also Safari Bus for personal sponsors of Kusma Racing only. If you want to take that, you need to become a personal sponsor and get the Safari Bus ticket when announced and sold on the team's webpage. The second one is the pit walk. You can have a walk on the track and the pit area to check out your favorite team's garage and race queens. In the track area, race queens of teams will be lined up for photo shooting. While at the pit area, different teams will have different ways to interact with their fans. As for Kusma Racing, they will distribute the round limited stickers as well as other promotion materials here if any. Also, they organize a fanside events there. Luckily, I have successfully taken selfies and got signatures from the drivers Mr. Nobuteru Taniguchi, Mr. Tatsuya Kataoka, and also team manager Mr. Ukyo Katayama on the round limited clear file. Well, you can see that there are also signatures of other people, and they are in fact the race queens. The team will also organize fanside event of race queens as their booth, and you have to keep yourself updated on the day and time announced on the team's Twitter account. What's more, as a tradition, there is also a Miku Saidan, a shrine set up by fans for you to place your favorite Miku figures, dolls, etc. Well, not to play but for photo takings. There are also events like stage performance, kids walk, talk show, etc. You can check out the timetable and enjoy those you like. For the race itself, photos and videos speak. It was truly heartbreaking to watch these accidents happen, especially when you were at the scene. But anyways, there are wins and losers. The drivers are fine, the car is fine, and the team has already prepared for the next race. Well, if you want to support the team and Miku, you should definitely join their personal sponsorship programs. There are different rewards for different courses as well as membership levels. I have attached the team's website in the link below, and please go to check out the details. Let's go Smile Racing! Let's go Racing Miku! I will see you guys in the next video.